and welcome to the very first edition of our brand new show, Agenda. The show which has the big story of the day, but also adds another perspective, very dynamic one of your perspective. We have a live audience here in studio. Also, some of the newsmakers answering your questions. Of course, today the topic of the day is something which has been going on for quite some time now. The fight between the BJP and the Congress over some of the comments that Narendra Modi has been making, what he does and whether he's setting the agenda for 2014. That's on the show today, and we'll get you our newsmakers and the audience in just a bit. But first, also some news break coming in of the FDI cap being increasing. Sunil, what are the details?
Well, there are 3-4 important points. First of all, the Prime Minister has in principle agreed and given the go-ahead to the Ministry of Telecom as well as the Ministry of Commerce and Industry to go ahead with a cabinet note to allow foreign direct investment in the telecom sector from the present 74% to 100%. And it will be incremental in terms of certain aspects up to approximately 74% will be the automatic route. They have also cleared the foreign direct investment in the defense sector up to 49%. But this will be subject to the Cabinet Committee on Security to clear it. It will be a case-to-case basis, and it will be in cases where it is the state-of-the-art technology. It's in this context that the Government of India has agreed to increase foreign direct investment in the defense sector to 49%. Then, of course, in stock exchanges, in the credit rating industries, there has been an increase in the foreign direct investment. Those details of the amount are still awaited. But it will be definitely above the 49% as it exists today. Having said that, Sunetra, they have also increased foreign direct investment in the courier service business. So it's clearly a decision that the government has decided to go ahead. For media companies, they have decided to wait for the regulators. Once the foreign, the TRAI takes a policy decision on foreign direct investment in broadcasting,
right,
as well as the Press Council of India takes a decision in the print media, will they agree on the foreign direct investment route.
Sunil, thanks for those details. Now, of course, for our focus this evening, we're joined also by Union Minister Sachin Pilot to give us his take on that, whether Narendra Modi is taking on and setting the agenda for the Congress in 2014. But let's just see what's happened over the last few days.
एक ऐसा व्यक्ति जिसको आप सब लोग इतना महत्वपूर्ण समझते हैं कि उसको पूरी स्पीच उसकी लाइव सारे चैनल्स दिखाएं, आप लोग सब समझते हैं, तो हम लोगों को उसके तथ्य लोगों तक उसके जवाब तो हम लोगों को देना चाहिए.
It's now an all-out war for media space and mind space. Fact for fact, tweet for tweet. BJP's latest innovation of charging 5 rupees for a Narendra Modi rally in Hyderabad, the latest political battle.
Is this the monetization of democracy?
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेताओं को सुनने के लिए लोग पैसे देकर भी, टिकट लेकर भी आना चाहते हैं, और वहाँ कांग्रेस की स्थिति उल्टी है, वहाँ पैसे देकर भी कोई आना नहीं चाहता.
For almost a week now, the political discourse has been around personalities and their comments. First, Modi's puppy analogy, and then the burqa comment. Every claim challenged by counter-claims. In fact, the importance of putting out the right version is such that the Congress party is holding a 2-day workshop for its spokespersons from across the country. And it will be inaugurated by Rahul Gandhi, who though rarely interacts with the media himself. Congress has also set up a new research team and monitoring cell to track the media debates.
आम आदमी में भी सबसे ज्यादा लोकप्रिय कोई है तो नरेंद्र मोदी जी हैं. इसलिए जब वो छींक भी मारते हैं तो पूरी कांग्रेस कांप उठती है.
Usually political parties try to get votes on the basis of their manifesto and their policies. How will they change the economy? What's their foreign policy like? What's their stand on India's defense and so on? But right now, politics seems to be only about comments and counter-comments. With camera person Xavier, Sandeep Phukan, NDTV.
So that's what we're discussing. Is Narendra Modi setting the agenda for 2014? And of course, Sachin Pilot will speak for the Congress. And from the BJP, we have National Spokesperson Meenakshi Lekhi. She joins us here as well. So if I can start with you, Sachin. The question which everyone is asking is, if you look at all the press conferences that have been held of late, if you look at a lot of the ministers' statements, if you look at the newspaper articles that they're writing, they're only talking about what Narendra Modi is doing or he's saying. So isn't he setting the agenda for 2014?
It depends which side of the fence you're on. If you feel that Mr. Modi is setting the national agenda, I don't think that's true. But what is true is the fact that he is a controversial figure. Now, some people have strong likes and strong dislikes about him. But we as a political party and we as the ruling dispensation have made it very clear that when we go to the polls next year, it is going to be on the issue that we believe are important for people, not individual statements and comments. But yes, when you make something that evokes very strong reaction, people will comment. You can't deny it. In fact, for the media also, it's wrong for any politician to think that whatever they say will all the times be appreciated by everybody. Now, there has to be criticism and it's healthy in a democracy. As far as we are concerned, we go to the people with the agenda for development, for growth, for performance. Now, good or bad, no point me talking about it because in less than a year, people will judge. And in a democracy, it's best to be humble, benevolent, do the work and let people appreciate or move you out of your position. That is what I stand for. As far as Mr. Modi's comments are concerned, you know, whatever he says does get talked about because he does say some, to my mind, very outrageous things. I think it wasn't received very well by most people, the comments that he made about dog coming under the car and then this burqa comment, you know, especially given the background and history of his political career, it does evoke strong reactions and there's no harm in debating that once in a while.